You manage tasks, reply to messages, keep everything stable. Life runs smoothly, responsible, contained, without causing trouble. Yet, when the noise fades, there is no joy and no clear sadness, only emptiness. The feeling feels so familiar you mistake it for personality. This is not ingratitude or bad luck. It comes from living too long in endurance mode, learned early. If joy was once a child's natural reflex, why must adulthood search for it? It returns slowly with safety now. For many people, that quiet emptiness makes sense when trauma is considered. Growing up under constant tension or emotional insecurity trained the body to live in only two states, bracing or going numb. Bracing allowed performance, obedience, and belonging. Numbing allowed endurance without collapse. Over time, joy lost its place because it did not serve survival. Yet joy is not indulgence. It signals a full human life. Without it, even rest becomes duty. Reclaiming joy is not forced happiness. It is an exit from a childhood survival loop. Seen through that need to reclaim joy, its meaning shifts under a trauma lens. Joy is not excitement, constant laughter, or intense entertainment. It is the moment the body feels safe enough to soften, to become curious, to play without anticipating consequences. For those raised without safety, joy once carried risk, so the nervous system learned to lock it away. Real joy is often quiet, a light chest, relaxed jaw, softer eyes, deeper breath. Many feel numb not because they lack feeling, but because joy was never taught as safe. Joy is a missing safety signal, not a reward for effort. Viewed from this definition, the loss of joy becomes easier to explain. Many adults did not lose joy. They lost permission to be carefree as children, growing up under criticism, punishment, or threat of abandonment trained constant self-control. Play once led to trouble, correction, or shame. The nervous system absorbed one lesson. Relaxation is unsafe. That survival strategy stayed intact into adulthood. So when life slows down, the body panics instead of enjoying, because nothing is left to hold back long-buried feelings. At this point, understanding trauma is no longer enough, and the direction must change. You do not recover joy through thinking, because thought cannot rewrite what the nervous system learned in childhood. You also cannot force relaxation, since letting go once felt dangerous. Joy returns only when the body experiences safety again and again, something that was missing early on. From here, the video shifts into practice, rebuilding safety first, then curiosity, then allowing joy to emerge naturally. From that shift into healing, the path back to joy follows a clear nervous system sequence. First comes movement from numbness into sensation, as the body relearns how to feel itself. Next is the transition from tension into softness, when vigilance begins to lower. Then curiosity appears, the natural state of a child who feels safe. From curiosity, joy emerges. Joy is never forced. It returns only when the nervous system trusts that the present is no longer the past. With that sequence in mind, choosing the right actions becomes essential for people with childhood trauma. The action must be small enough not to trigger old fear, and private enough to avoid the feeling of being watched or judged. It should carry no performance goal, since love was once conditional. Short and repeated matters more than intensity. The correct sign is subtle. The body feels lighter, not euphoric. Following those principles, The first concrete action focuses on the senses for those who were emotionally neglected. Choose one simple sensory experience and stay with it. Listen to a single sound, drink warm water slowly, or take a gentle warm shower while noticing tense areas. Touch something soft and familiar. The purpose is not pleasure, but teaching the body that care and safety can exist again. Continuing from sensory grounding. Action 2 focuses on gentle movement for those who had to tense their bodies too early. This second action invites motion without pressure or purpose. Walk without a destination and allow the body to set the pace. Roll the shoulders. Circle the neck. Let the arms hang with the breath. Move lightly to music when alone, or stretch very slowly. The goal is releasing survival energy stored since childhood, not achieving fitness or performance. After gentle movement, action 3 turns toward creativity without outcome for those who were tightly controlled. This third action invites expression without judgment or result. Doodle without caring how it looks. Color simple shapes. Cut and paste randomly, or write freely and throw it away. The purpose is restoring the right to make mistakes without punishment or consequence. Building on creative freedom. Action 4 introduces simple structure for those raised in chaos. This fourth action offers order without pressure. Assemble a small puzzle. Play with Lego without instructions, or choose a lightboard game. The aim is not challenge or achievement, but creating a calm sense of predictable order. It gives the nervous system the safe structure childhood did not provide. Alongside simple structure, Action 5 focuses on safe connection for those hurt within relationships. This fifth action centers on being with someone who does not judge. Play side by side without commentary, advice, or teasing. Share sensations or feelings instead of outcomes. The goal is retraining the nervous system to learn that experiencing joy in front of another person no longer carries danger. Behind these actions, inner barriers often surface as direct legacies of trauma. Guilt appears when resting. Shame arises around play. Fear comes with being seen or letting go. These reactions are not resistance. They are protection. The response is gentle adjustment, lower intensity, return to the senses, keep it private, and never force progress beyond capacity. After those inner barriers begin to soften, subtle signs of healing appear, breathing deepens without effort, time feels slower and less urgent, preferences become clearer, with simple likes and dislikes returning. Rest no longer requires explanation or guilt. In small, quiet moments, there is a brief but real sense of being present inside your own life. This joy you are reaching for is not something new added to your life. It is something locked away very early. You are not recovering joy to become someone else. You are returning to the child who had to shut down to survive. Choose one small action today. Do it for 2 minutes and feel where your body softens. That quiet softening is where your life begins to come back to you.